I'm Jace.
I'm Scotty.
And I'm your host, Dawson. And you're watching
On the Clock.
Or no, yeah, he had 3 touchdowns. Well, there, I think 6 of these. Yeah. And so if you're bottom,
Yeah, Wichita State, we won the past
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to kind of a makeshift on the clock. We found out Scotty this morning is sick, won't be at school, so we're going to do the best we can without him.
Poor Scotty.
He's kind of an anchor here. Okay, so KU played Texas last night, and I believe they were victorious. How'd that go down for you guys?
Yeah, really good win for KU program. We play this team again one more time last game, but I mean, fun, exciting game. Consisting of Grady Dick having 21, DeJuan Harris having 17, McClure with 16. So, I mean, we had a total like 5 people scored 10 plus. So, I mean, good scoring game for both teams actually, because at half it was 42-35, and then things got cooking for both teams with 91 points combined in the second half.
That's crazy.
So not much defense, but I mean, there was a couple good passes from DeJuan, McClure. I mean, it was a good game from everyone. Not many turnovers, like bad passes happening, but. So, yeah, there's not much defense with a score of 88-80, and KU plays Oklahoma at Oklahoma.
Yeah, Texas has given up a lot of points in most of their games this year. I think K-State and them both scored 100+. We were struggling defensively that game. I think we had like 118 scored. They had like 103 or something like that. But it seems like they're kind of struggling to find their defensive identity. Which,
I mean, they can score the ball. They're five in the nation for a reason, so.
Okay, so K-State play TCU tonight. K-State, we got to limit our turnovers. That being said, I think we should probably, as much as I hate to say this, we need to sit Noel for 3 or 4 minutes each half. We got to get him some rest, because when he's tired, he becomes more of a defensive liability, and him already being as tiny as he is, I mean, he's got that dog in him, I mean, for how short he is, but I think he's more prone to also turning the ball over. So Mr. Penner kind of opened my eyes to that take, shout out to him, but K-State also needs to knock down the 3. We've been super inconsistent. In our win against Florida, we shot 18% from 3, but in our loss against KU, we shot 40%. We just weren't able to defend that night. So I think if we can find a game where we can get things cooking on both ends of the floors, we're a team to be reckoned with. Anything else kind of going on? Texas is number 1 in the Big 12, right?
Yeah, they were 8-2 at one point, so now they're 8-3 now. KU is now
7-4.
7-4, I think. I think K-State, are you guys still 7-4?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You guys are 7-4.
So it's still anybody's race.
Yeah. I mean,
except Texas Tech.
I think West Virginia. But I think it might have been you saying it's like this game against KU and Texas, our last game, could be deciding the first and second place.
Yeah, no, that could be the regular season championship. And then you got the tournament, man, where
anyone can
Texas Tech and West Virginia are right back in there, because they've held people to some close games. So if we transition over to the professional here, Kyrie traded to the Mavericks. Kind of came out of left field for me. I thought, the media, like always, they always have these players going to the Lakers. Oh, they're going to team up with LeBron again. The Lakers just don't have the assets to move him. So the trade details were Spencer Dinwiddie back to Brooklyn with Dorian Finney-Smith and multiple picks. I believe that consisted of a 2029. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A 2029.
Wasn't there like a 2032 or something?
Maybe. And then 2 second rounds. A 2029 first. Sorry if that wasn't clear. That kid's probably in middle school right now. That kid's he's probably sitting through American history with Miss Smith right now.
He's going like, I just got traded basically from Kyrie. I'm that good.
And then the Mavs received Kyrie and Markieff Morris. So kind of crazy. Kind of changes the landscape. You get another amazing guard on set alongside Luka. Got Luka some help. So they got Christian Wood at the center, and then the 2 guards I think are kind of their 3 best, if I'm not mistaken. And then moving on to the All-Star game, Lauri Markkanen and Drew Holiday made it in over players such as De'Aaron Fox and James Harden. I mean, I know that it's like the conferences or whatever and forwards and guards. I mean, I think Lauri Markkanen's had a pretty good year, right?
Yeah, it's not a bad year, but I mean, you can see like people like Jason Tatum kind of like, I mean, he's not doing the best, but like he's
an all-star level player. Okay. The Jazz, they have fallen. They're now the 10 seed. They're 27-28.
They went from being like 17 and like 5, 6 or something to being
I mean, it was kind of expected.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win, like, as a team that, like, the West have, like, right now, you can't win 62 games.
Well,
with that
the
team.
East, I think, is just competitive. I mean, up top, I mean, granted, you got, like, the Pistons and, I don't know. But, yeah, you got some bad teams over in the East.
Charlotte,
yeah. In the East, though, the Bucks are on an 8-game winning streak. That's the longest in the league. They won against the Blazers last night by, I think, about 10 or 15-ish.
I know Memphis kind of fallen off recently.
Yeah, I'm not 100%
Like a
sure.
6-game losing streak, I think.
But the play-in, which is the 10, 9, 8, and 7, looking like out East, you got the Wizards, Bulls, Hawks, and Knicks. And then on the bubble, you got the Pacers and the Raptors. I think that could be competitive. If I had to pick two coming out of there, I think I'd probably take the Hawks and the Bulls or the Knicks. The two of those
Knicks
three.
have been playing pretty well recently.
But probably I'd take the Hawks and Knicks. Who'd you take out of those?
Out of the East, probably, I could maybe see Hawks. I'll probably go Bulls and Knicks. And then West, probably Pelicans. Just if Zion gets heated up, I mean, it's kind of hard to stop him.
And so for those teams out West, it's the Jazz, Pelicans, Warriors, T-Wolves, Blazers, and Thunder. I think the Warriors probably move up to like the 6 and probably get their way out of there.
The sad thing is just, I don't know if you saw the Steph Curry injury.
I didn't.
He did something to like lower his knee part, so I don't know if I think he might just did something like just tweaked it a little bit, but he had to leave the game a little early, so during the third quarter. So
yeah, depending on that, man, the Warriors might be in trouble. But yeah, I'd for sure take the Pelicans, and then if Curry's healthy, the Warriors. If not, probably the Timberwolves.
yeah.
So we'll talk about the MVP race here for a minute. Jokic looks like he's got a pretty good hold on the MVP race. Joel's kind of close behind him. Jokic is averaging 25, 11, and 10, while Joel's averaging 33, 5, or 33 and a half, 10, and 4. So that's kind of interesting. Jokic would be a three times in a row.
Yeah.
And I think
a triple-double, too.
Yeah, the last player to do that was Westbrook, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so I think right after the two of them is Giannis, and he's a little ways out, and then Luka's behind him. Luka's having an outstanding year, though.
Yeah, then Luka's just shooting the ball really well recently. I mean,
And he's got to. I mean, now that he is Kyrie, he's not going to have to as much.
yeah.
But
I saw some on Twitter like, who's going to get the ball if they're down by 2 or 3? Who's
I
getting
think
the
it
ball?
just depends on who's hot that night.
Yeah,
you know?
so, I mean,
I think if you need to get to the rim, you give it to Kyrie. But if you need to pull up, I think you give it to Luka.
yeah, they have the best scoring duo, and I think now with it said something about best scoring duo now that they have Luka and Irving. So
Yeah, which was crazy. We're saying that was Kyrie and KD, 2 years ago?
yeah,
All right, also talking about best scoring, LeBron is 35 points away from passing Kareem. He plays the Thunder tonight. Everybody thinks he's going to break it tonight. I don't think he's going to get it tonight.
the only thing I wish is for it to be a home game.
It is. But they play the Bucks on Thursday, and that's when I think he's going to get it. You know
that a
why?
home game?
Yeah, they're both home games because Kareem played for the Bucks and the Lakers. Bucks are one of the most historic franchises. Lakers are one of the most
He
historic
needs
franchises.
to break it doing a.
Oh, it's got to
hook
be a
shot.
sky hook. No, he's got to tie it with a sky hook, and then that little, like his little step back three. He's got to break it with that. I think that would just be for him the cherry on top.
Yep.
Okay, is that all the basketball action we have?
Yeah.
We know. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the show. We do realize the Super Bowl is Saturday or Sunday. We're gonna come out with a show on Thursday when Scotty's back and healthy and be all good.
Pro Bowl just ended too.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I don't know. I think it might have been like Saquon going out on social media saying how bad it was, or it might have been Nick Chubb or something.
I don't remember. Well, probably Nick Chubb messed up on those tires. But we will talk about the Super Bowl on a Super Bowl special this Thursday, so make sure to tune into that. We're going to go to commercial real quick, and then we're going to be joined by Hayden Swope with a Morgan Wallen songs draft.
The Rose Hill Vet Clinic is a clinic that offers pet exams, adoptions, and other pet services. You can find them at 110 North Rose Hill Road. They are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays and closed on Saturdays and Sundays. You can contact them at 316-776-0040. They are locally owned and have been in business since 1982.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're joined by our local sports analyst, Hayden Swope. So, Hayden, you're kind of a Morgan Wallen obsessive fanatic. You want to go ahead and make your first pick?
Yeah, I'm going to take an underrated Morgan song. I'm going to have to go Silverado for Sale.
At one?
At one, I am.
Man, I was thinking that was more of a third or maybe
fourth round
early
pick.
fourth. Okay. I'm going to go Don't Thank Jesus.
Good pick.
I think that one's probably the best song. That's kind of what you do with the first pick.
Oh, so I get back to back. I mean, I'm kind of set right here. It's like getting like Steph Curry type stuff. Steph and Giannis, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go Spin You Around and then More Than My Hometown.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to go a little bit newer here. I think I'm going to take Last Night, which just came out, less than a week ago? Something like
9
that.
days ago.
Yeah.
It already got 12 million streams on Spotify, so popular song.
Yeah. Next, I think I'm going to have to take 865.
God.
Yeah.
That one hurts.
Where are you going to pick that one?
Yeah, I was going to take that one when we get back around.
You have one more pick?
Oh,
Back up.
Okay, let's see. Whew, man. I think I'm going to have to take Wondering About the Wind.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
I didn't even write that one down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. This one, yeah, I think I'm going to go Sand in My Boots.
Oh, good pick.
I'm going to go Whiskey Glasses.
Oh.
Not a good one.
And then I Wrote the Book.
Okay, that's a good one.
I know, Jace, I saw that. Okay. Is this my last pick? No, I have one more. Oh, Tennessee Fan.
Oh, that one's a good one.
You wanted that one, didn't you?
All right, let's see. I think I'm going to have to take, this one's a hard one, but I'm going to have to take More Surprised Than Me.
Oh.
So,
I wrote that one
Yeah.
completely.
I didn't write that one down.
Yeah, neither of us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to take the song. Oh. Has You Proof not been taken?
Shut your trap.
I'm taking
no, it
You
hasn't.
Proof.
Fine, I'll just go chasing you then.
Good one. Okay.
I'm going to chase you.
So, Jace, what's your little squad looking like?
Whiskey Glasses, Chasing You, I Wrote the Book, Spin You Around, and More Than My Hometown.
All right, I got Don't Thank Jesus, Last Night, You Proof, Tennessee Fan, and Sand in My Boots.
I've got Silverado for Sale, 865, Wondering About the Wind, More Surprised Than Me. And I guess I need one more,
you
right?
need one more.
I think I'm going to take a newer one, and I'm going to take Days That End in Y.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
All right, well, Hayden, we thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. You took your busy day out of your country club day to come
Right.
join the show, so thank you. And we'll be back on Thursday with the Super Bowl special.